I'm really excited to have you all here and to talk about accelerated TMS, which is a revolution in mental health that is coming our way, and we are very proud to be on the forefront of this new technology, and the way we are delivering it here at Kind is also very unique. I'm going to start with telling you about the story of my most favorite patient, and his name is Casey, and I met him about 6 months ago. And he came to me very depressed, telling me that he was at the end of his rope and he was very suicidal. He'd been suicidal most of his life, and he didn't know what else to do. And he wanted to try TMS. And TMS is typically done in a 5-day time span here at Kind, and we start on a Monday. And he told me, great, let's start. If this doesn't work, I'll be probably killing myself by the end of the week. And Casey is doing amazing right now. His life is completely turned around. And in a few minutes from now, you'll hear from Casey's dad, who's here with us today, to tell us how fantastic he's doing. So Casey Casey, and many people like Casey who we've treated, some of whom are here tonight, are the continued inspiration for why we've been doing this, and we continue to try to improve it every week, every day. I'll tell you a little bit about how we deliver TMS here at Kind Health Group, and then I'm going to introduce you to my partner and the founder of AMPA, Dr. Don Vaughn, who is a neuroscience genius from Stanford. And he introduced me to TMS a few years ago. As soon as I talk about TMS, the first thing I say is it's not electric shock therapy, because anytime you're putting anything on the brain, people associate this with ECT or electric shock therapy, which this is absolutely not. It uses a magnetic coil delivering magnetic field energy into deep areas of the brain to help reset our pathways so that we can be in better control of our thoughts and our emotions and better regulate our behaviors over time. And you can think of it as, anytime we are experiencing negative, or we're experiencing a stress, anxiety, depression, any trauma, what happens is in our mind in our brains we get these deep negative pathways that form these deep loops that are hard to get out of. And so when we can't get out of them, that's when it becomes problematic, when we have severe anxiety or depression or a number of other mental health conditions. And what TMS does is, through the course of these magnetic pulses that are delivered to the brain, we are able to create these new positive pathways so that when you are presented with these stressors in life, as happen all the time, we can't take away the stressors, but we can create a positive pathway to allow you to better cope with these things that happen in all of our lives, these challenges. And that's essentially how TMS works. The way it's been done, and the reason why you probably haven't heard about it much until now, is because TMS has been around for about 25 years, and it was FDA approved in 2008, so about 15 years, for anxiety and depression, and it's since been approved for a number of other mental health disorders. But the way it's been administered, or the original protocols that were designed to deliver TMS, were designed to have it delivered over the period of 40 to 50 consecutive days. And so the treatment itself only takes 5 to 10 minutes. But you can imagine, if you are asking anyone to do anything over the course of 40 to 50 days, it's pretty hard for people to comply with that with any real good follow through. And so really, outside of a lot of research institutions, we weren't seeing the results that they were hoping with this amazing technology. And so a few years ago at Stanford, a bunch of researchers got together and decided to see, through a series of randomized controlled trials, if condensing that protocol over the course of 4 or 5 days would be as effective. And lo and behold, not only was it as effective, it was far more effective. And that became known as the Stanford or SAINT protocol, or the accelerated protocol, which is what we do here. And so instead of delivering those 40 sessions over 40 days, we deliver them over 4 to 5 days. So that means 8 to 10 times a day over the course of 4 or 5 days here. And the cool thing about doing TMS here at Kind, in addition to doing this accelerated protocol, is that we also have these wonderful health coaches like Michelle, who's right here, who help support our patients as they're going through that experience, which can be intense because there are some emotional ups and downs that occur. And so we provide a really deep level of support to our patients as they're going through the TMS experience here, and then we continue to follow them for a year after their treatment. And we've really had pretty outstanding results, about an 85% response rate, which is higher than I think any other TMS clinics that we've seen out there. And the really cool part is it has no long-term side effects, which I can't say about anything in medicine at all. So, so that's the awesome part about it.